Alrighty, let's get this going. Alright, so my net's been a little weird. Hello, Sirc.
Hi, should I be in here or are you streaming right now?
I'm recording, so you can be here, that's
Oh,
fine.
okay. That's
Yeah,
fine. I could be part of the recording too.
I was just gonna like put it on YouTube and then send it to Shark.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on the server?
I'll be joining this.
Okay, cool. Have you played Drainpipe?
I've not played it, no.
Have you checked it out?
I've not, it's on the server, right?
It's on the server right now, yeah, the NA server. Oh, there goes my net being a little funny. That's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I was a bit worried to stream because my net's been a bit weird, so if it gets a bit too average, I'm gonna have to head off and just record it on my own.
That's fine.
Alright. Is it A1? Oh, it's A5. Okay.
A5, yeah. He's been getting feedback from everyone, I think, already.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It's good to see a map that isn't the first release. It's always good to go through a couple of revisions.
Yeah.
I think before coming here, but
I agree, yeah. Does look very,
so this is King of the Hill, yeah.
King of the Hill, yeah. There are a lot of doorways, at least over there. Looking around the map, I'm like really quite overwhelmed. So let's see. Left. I'm a little worried with the amount of doorways that there are.
There's a big, it's a pretty big lobby.
And it's also quite cluttered as well. Like I can't walk around it. I can't get to each doorway amazingly easily. Like this doorway is quite awkward. I'm very like on top. Actually, that's a good point. You can kind of hold this door from above. I think lobby where there's like the second level and there's the railing and like the actual drain pipe. I think this whole area needs to be like, I don't know, smoothed out a little bit. I want some more breathing room. Also, you can hit your head on the drain pipe if you like run and jump past it.
I'd be really curious to see how long it takes to walk from the spawn door to the point, and compare that to other King of the Hill maps. Is this a one-way door? It looks like a one-way door. It's a very large King of the Hill map by comparison.
I don't know if it's that long. I don't think it's that large either. I think if you were to compare it, there is this like large room over this way. I think I don't know. There are a lot of doorways just everywhere and windows as well.
Are you on the blue side?
Oh, just both. I'm just kind of running around. I kind of wish like the drain pipe was like a part of the gameplay. Oh, family zone.
The drain pipe at the very middle. You can stand on top of it actually. It is possible to get on top of there with even just as a scout. You could do a couple double jumps. I have the winger out, but you can get on top of it. I don't
Oh, yeah.
think you necessarily need the winger.
I kind of want to be like, I kind of want to be able to get inside of it though. Like that would be sick.
That you can't shoot through the little gaps, which is
Yeah, that is good.
Foresight at least. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You don't even need a winger. You can just double jump up on here. Soldiers can rain down from above, but they are very open. There's not a lot that like hit scan classes can do to a soldier staying on top of the pipe, but
I mean,
think it's probably okay.
I think it's fine. It's so out of the way. It's just like, I mean, I don't know. The amount of effort that you would need to get up there probably isn't worth the like reward or whatever.
Right here where I'm standing at this specific spot, there's this tiny lip.
Oh yeah.
As nitpicky as it is, it needs to be sloped or turn like the tiny lip into a funk detail, or not a funk detail. Something that is
I just clip it.
solid. Yeah. So that way because I actually jumped at just the right time that I got stopped by the lid.
Yeah.
And also opens and stuff like that. So, interesting. There's like this little like cove in here near the point that is good detail. I'm assuming you can't do anything with this, right?
Where are you?
I'm over on the blue side, on the right side of the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, this little spot right here is little good detail, but could be. I
Oh,
mean,
that
obviously you have a
that
window
connects
into
up to
the-
lower.
Is this an actual gameplay spot?
Wait, I wonder if
Can you go?
that
You
doorway
can't get through it.
opens. Wait, is it open on the other side? No, it's not.
Oh man, a huge. There's so much surface area to this map.
Yeah, I think what needs to be done, I think the mapper needs to go through and kind of like hone in on routes that they like and they want the map to include. Like honestly, like as cliched as it is, they need to go through and like they need to turn it into Viaduct essentially. Not like turn it into Viaduct, but they need to like make the routes clear, you know?
They need to consolidate, I think. They need to take the I think the spirit of the map is like really good.
Oh, definitely.
The paths and stuff, like the directions, like the general notion of it is good.
Yeah.
But it definitely needs to be made a bit smaller. I feel like this map, I don't know what classes Shark has been using to test the map, but I know that this is something that happens with some mappers, and that's when you test the map solely with the fast class like Scout, your sense of scale becomes a bit distorted, and you end up making it larger than is comfortable with other classes.
I don't know if the scale is weird. I think the scale is quite nice actually. Well,
I personally feel like it's a bit big.
yeah, you might be right actually.
There's a lot of verticality to this map as well. Like I think it would be probably more reasonable if it didn't have as much verticality, but because they have this extreme like balcony up at the top, which by the way, there's no easy way for the team defending the point to get up onto the opponent's sniper.
There's no real way to like deal with a sniper.
Yeah, it means it's difficult to get to that position, and yeah, so the sniper can just hide behind the doorway. It requires committing into the lobby in order to deal with. There's a one-way here. Oh.
There aren't any real crazy sight lines though. Oh, this one's a bit long. But it's not that bad. Oh, is this a one-way door?
Yeah, there's a few one-way doors. And it takes some
interesting. That's gonna make it really. So, where are you? Do you see where I am? I'm the sniper.
Yeah.
So like, let's say, because I feel like this route here would be an excellent way to dry push the point, right? So you're gonna come from so you're gonna come from like the right over here. You walk through. That's the one-way door there. So you come through. You take all this like this long route. You finally get here, and then you have this window that flanks you, and you have the one-way doorway that also flanks you. Like this is a great dry push, and there's a choke here. Well, there's a few chokes. There's like this, and then there's also this. And then there's another choke over here. I think this is a great route, but there's too many things that's going to fuck you up if you try to push.
Too many obstacles. And I would also say that the walls are a little bit low. Otherwise, this would be a great way. This would be a great path for soldiers doing...
Oh, definitely. Put some ramps on the floor.
Yeah. Soldiers could have really good time. But the other thing is that, like, if the soldier is going to bomb from this path, there isn't really a whole lot for them to stand on. Like they're going to be ending their rocket jump essentially around exactly where the point is. And ideally, you don't want to land on the zone you're trying to bomb. You want to stand on some kind of a high ground or something like that.
I mean,
so, like,
I guess you could like land on this like thing here, but it's not really that great. Yeah. If you do a good strafe, you get on the balcony.
Maybe. I don't know. I need to test. I can't do optimal C-taps, so I can't do optimal testing for that.
Yeah.
But
fair deuce. I would, but 300 ping.
Right.
So, yeah.
So yeah, so I think that like I said, there's a really good like it's good fundamentals. Like you have the fundamentals of what makes a Team Fortress map good. You have it down. There are a couple things, like the sniper balconies. I think, like, I guess since this is specifically designed for sixes, it's not as bad as I'm making it out to be. But I think that like the height on the sniper balconies is a little over exaggerated. I might even say that the height in general is a little bit over exaggerated. I think
Yeah.
that scouts are going to have a pretty poor time defending the point, unless they're standing on like some kind of a high
They
ground.
need to be really up high. Sorry,
Yeah,
before you keep going, you notice there's the under area. There's like the sewer.
yeah. I haven't even looked at that. I haven't even looked at that.
This honestly, I think there's like two things that can get removed. Remove the under area, this room, and this room above, and then like because that'll just squish in the map so much more.
I,
And
I,
then
well,
and then
I
like
totally agree with the underpass area.
yeah. Honestly, like you know that like the route we were talking about before. I'm just outside, near the one-way door.
Oh yeah,
Over here.
yeah.
I reckon remove this route, but like just or not like remove it, but like squish it in all the way and have this doorway instead of being all the way over there, have it more like over here and just like I don't know, because it's really
Well, 'cause
quite
if you do
wide as
that-
well.
If you do that, then like take a look at where all the other entrances, like almost every other entrance points directly at the middle.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't have it pointing directly at or something. I mean, I would angle it.
Yeah, I think that you could take this spot over here and you could move it closer to the point and not
Yeah.
have people walk so far across, and that would be good. And then that would eliminate some of the space over here by this one-way door. You could make this a two-way door. I think that it would be fine if this is a two-way door.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like what's happening here is there's a lot of extra horizontal space that's created because you have these large vertical differences, and you're creating these ramps that are like good to walk up. You know, they're not like steep 45-degree angle ramps. But in order to cover that much vertical distance, you need a lot of horizontal distance. So if you get rid of the underpass where Skaz is, then you don't need this ramp here, which means that there's a bunch of open space where you can move that one-way door over to this window.
Yeah.
You can make it a two-way door. You can move this route with the truck. You can move it closer to the point. And then if you take the sniper balconies and you lower those as well, you don't need as large of ramps to get up there either, which will also save you on some space, and maybe try and do the same thing. Consolidate just a little bit.
Yeah,
think that would
definitely.
be
Yeah.
good.
I think you had to think about like what's the usefulness of the underpass, you know, and with the amount of routes that's already on the map, the underpass, like. If I'm going to flank, I'm probably not going to use the underpass, because it's going to take me so long to get where I want to go. I'm not going to be able to see what's going on. I can't choose my fights. Once I've committed, I've committed. Using any of the routes, any of the windows, I have a high ground advantage. Yes, there's a medium pack underneath, but it's really not... Like, I'm going to lose the health I get from this pack just by being under here. I might as well just go into a different room, get a mini health pack or something. Also, there's this long hallway. If you go to the balcony where there's like the sniper metal sheet thing up here, there's this long hallway in here, which I don't want to play in.
No,
Ever.
no one wants to be here. So this is added as an accessibility route because you wanted to connect areas together, and I think that that hallway actually just it really highlights the problem with the height on these balconies is you added, I feel like you added that hallway because you noticed that it was difficult
Yeah.
to access this area, and so you wanted to provide routes for players that can't jump. You wanted them to be able to get up here, but in this case it's adding really narrow corridors. Like one soldier in there is going to stuff everything out. It just, I don't think that hallway needs to exist, and you should come up with a different way to make this area more accessible.
Yeah. Or you could do that, or and this is my, I don't know if this probably isn't a better idea. Probably Sirc's idea is like way better. But if you want to keep the hallway and you're really set on it, at least, you know, put some gameplay stuff in here, you know, like give me a ledge to stand on, give me something that I can work with, you know, kind of think about like River and Gully Wash, for example, how there's like different platforms and nooks and crannies and things. Make it interesting, don't just make it one flat, straight room.
Well, you could also do the lakeside thing. So, I have a philosophy about maps, and that is that the primary objective doesn't have to be the only objective in a map. You can have
Hell yeah.
secondary objectives that are just subtly introduced into the map. So, and that's why I say Lakeside is a great example, because Lakeside has that full health pack off on the side of the point, and it's an entirely different room and stuff like that. It acts as a great staging area to push the point. And so you have this secondary objective that can help turn the tides of the primary objective. So if you wanted to do something like that, you know, you take that philosophy and try and apply that as well. If you really wanted to keep the hallway, I don't think you should, but you know, try and do that if you can.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Big agree on that one. I don't know if there's much else to really talk about. Limit the amount of doors in general.
Oh,
Sorry, there's like the rooms off to the side of the point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doorways in one room.
yeah, it's gonna be really hard to keep an eye out on all of them, which makes it really easy for attackers to push through. I think that in general you need to simplify your lobby.
Yeah.
It needs to. It is really wide because it encompasses the whole of the map. You know, it goes from all the way to the left, all the way to the right. I think that it just needs to be simpler, and I think that the first step to making it simpler is to take the map itself and squeeze it in. Take the edges of the map and move it closer together.
Yeah. I think, like, being maybe not so nitpicky, but a little bit nitpicky. These are brush-based railings that are like, I think it's like 16 hammer units or something. They're a bit too thick. I think if they were thinner, I'd feel more comfortable standing up here. You know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't obscure and obstruct me as much, I guess. I don't know.
Are you talking about they should be thinner?
Little thinner, yeah. They might just like feel a little better, you know? I don't know, just a little thing.
Yeah.
And they're in a few different places on the map, and I feel like it might make it feel and look a little nicer. There are quite a few brush obstacles, I guess. I feel like I'm gonna get caught a lot on this map. Just
Yeah,
on
I feel like
things.
this prop jump that you have right here, people don't like prop jumps. Try to avoid prop jumps.
I mean, I like prop jumps, but people don't like prop jumps.
Nothing like your medic getting dropped because he got caught on a barrel.
True. Or at least, you know, be Snakewater and, you know, have it on one of the most important routes in the entire map and have the map played for a few years where people can get used to it. At least do that.
Yeah, just, you know, have your map played for a few years.
Yeah, get people used to it.
Yeah.
I reckon there could be a few cool like medic jumps though. I can sense it in my bones. Yeah, dude, check that out. Oh, that is fucking sick.
Look at that, yeah.
I do like that
Yeah,
stuff.
That is cool. That is kind of
Oh, you might even be able to do it just like this. Hang on, I can't do it because I'm bad. There we go. That's pretty cool. Ah, this dude plays as KZ. Heck yeah.
that's neat.
I'm keen. I like stuff like that. Overflow your map with shit like that if you can.
Yeah, tiny little details that reward skillful play.
Yeah.
Skillful play in this case is being able to look at geometry and say, I can do something with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
There are maybe limit the amount of props on the map as well. I feel like you know, like you play like Viaduct, it's like I know exactly where I need to look when I get to the fight, you know? When I get here, I think it might be the textures or something, but it's like it is overloaded, you know what I mean? Like I don't know where to look.
Well, if you're coming up to the point, like there could be a person stationed up there, up on the other balcony.
On there,
they
on
could be
there,
up
on
the other
there, on
side,
there.
on either of the balconies. They
The
could be stationed
doorways.
behind the sign,
Behind the prop.
on the fence. Like, yeah, there are a lot of places that people could be stationed. That's true. That's true.
Maybe if the texturing was a little bit better and the wall at the back wasn't just red, it would maybe be a little bit easier to identify things, but that might also make it a bit noisier as well. I don't know. I just, you know, when like Lakeside, you come out of, like, you know how there's like the Z kind of like walkway thing, and you come out and you look forward and you look right up that massive staircase to the point, and it's like, damn, that's where I need to be going. I mean, I guess I know where to go on this map, but I don't get that feeling of like, yeah, that's where I need to go. I don't know. Maybe I'm being picky.
Some things I do want to say though. So like, when we're talking about the props and stuff like prop jumping, like we kind of were like prop jumps bad, then like, ooh, prop jumps good.
Well, prop jumps that like are a good, yeah.
You have examples of both good and bad prop jumps in this map. This area right here, this thing right here, this I think is a good prop jump, is because getting up to that balcony is like a soldier can do it in like a single rocket jump, and it's like fine, it's great, and so like that's easy. And then if you're, it's like it's designed so that non-mobility classes can't get up there, but then like, oh, you're a skillful medic, so you can get up there because you have the prop jump.
Yeah.
Whereas here, you're inside of this building. You just walk inside this building, and now what you have is this building serves as a transition area. It has two different doors in right here. It has the way over to this one-way door, and then it has all the entrances up there. This is obviously a very transition-heavy spot, and yet in order to get up to the top, you have to do prop jumps right here. You have to do at least 2 jumps right here. Why isn't there just a ramp here?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't need, you need to do a prop jump in order to get up to the height in this case, but this section of this map is not necessarily a huge fight zone. So I think that the orange boxes in this case are not a good example of a prop jump, and you should have like a ramp.
Big agree. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but there's just like hidey holes like everywhere. My spot. And then like if I'm pushing in through here, it's like look to the left, look to the right.
It's really out of the way though, like.
But I feel like it happens in a few spots in the map. Like there's just props. Maybe I'm just like being a dickhead.
Let's talk about health and ammo.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We've got medium, bloody. How many mediums are there and where are they? Is there a medium in lobby? There is, it's up top. And there's 2 mediums before you get to mid, and there's 1 medium on mid.
Yeah, in terms of health packs, it's there's the one medium below point, which honestly, I think it's okay to have the underpass, like just that small little dip.
Yeah.
Just like the main thing into the medium health pack, that's fine. I just think that the corridors aren't needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's 1 medium pack on the point, 1 medium ammo behind the billboard. The rooms I was talking about before, the transition rooms, are pretty empty. These are really empty. I think there's a small health and ammo here.
I kind of like that.
I think it should be like a medium ammo.
No, maybe a medium ammo, but I'd say keep it small health. I have to play with it though.
I think small health for sure. Yeah, you don't want people living forever on the center point.
Yeah. So
you should retreat further back for more health.
Honestly, I think all the ammo and health is like in pretty decent positions. This medium ammo I think is like really pretty good actually. I kind of like this.
Yeah.
I
think that's good.
I think the only
allows teams to continue to apply pressure from
yeah.
far.
I think the only issue I have with health is maybe the mediums in upper lobby should get moved to the floor.
Yeah, I think there should be more stuff on the floor. Once you get into lobby, you're supposed to generally be more safe.
Yeah.
So I think that like having something like along this wall would be beneficial.
Yeah, I think the health and ammo above are just it's a little bit too out of the way if I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Or even entering. So
I can see like soldiers who are like being chased, like they'll just like jump up into here,
Yeah.
and then they'll enter the upper lobby, and then they'll get this pack, and then like the attacking soldier just kind of gets screwed over.
Yeah.
And it just kind of feels like, well, gee, that's kind of dumb. I don't know, in a weird sort of way, like I don't know how to describe what I'm thinking of. But,
No, I think yeah, move the medium below, and then you could probably have a mini up here. Actually, I would like that actually, or even like a mini, maybe more towards the balcony though, like where the sniper fence is. That might be kind of cool. But then maybe having a mini for the sniper would be a little bit broken, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think the sniper should have any
Yeah.
sort of stuff because he's supposed to.
Well, yeah.
He doesn't need support.
In that case, yeah, move the medium. That's another point to move the medium even further down as well, because it's quite a short distance. I mean,
the lobby is pretty big, so I do think it is warranted to have 2 packs.
Yeah.
Because you have the small health and the medium ammo on the other side.
Yeah.
I would actually move that right here.
Yeah, I agree. That's quite out of the way, isn't it?
Yeah, you kind of get caught in there. You know, someone could mess you up while you try and go for it.
It's very strange. I think what should be done with these pipes is get rid of like the top part and just like squish it into the wall. Because then I'm not gonna. It'll just be out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could
just squish it into the wall.
It's true, because like, who's gonna be playing in this spot right here?
I mean, I imagine it could be a little bit fun, but I'd prefer it's just out of the way. You know what I mean? Like, I do like things like this, but I don't know. Keep it and see what happens, I guess. I just really like pipes. I like pipes a lot. Man base has too many pipes on it. But yeah, health packs over there. Drop that big one down to here somewhere. Actually, over here. And then, I reckon health pack situation is pretty freaking good. I'm liking it. I think you have to really play a map to, like, really get the feel for health packs, though.
One more thing. I think you could move the spawn point further up, I think.
Yeah, I reckon you probably could.
Personally, I feel like, I don't know, I just look at the distance from the door over to the spawn point, and it's really, I mean imagine just being on the viaduct door, like being in the viaduct door looking at the spawn point and how far that is, right?
Yeah.
It's like nowhere near as far as this. I definitely think it should be moved up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ground here that doesn't
need to exist.
go anywhere, like right here. Like this, there's
yeah.
no purpose for any terrain to be right here. There's a lot of empty space out over here as well. So I just think like, if you moved the spawn point up, let's see, is there any? Yeah, so right here, if you no clip into this, it's solid right here. You could remove this part right here.
Yeah.
This part of the wall doesn't need to exist, I think. And that would yeah. All of that suggestion comes at the condition that the walking times are relatively similar to other established King of the Hill maps. So again, Shark, I strongly recommend that you play a few different King of the Hill maps, just like be medic or something like that, and maybe a soldier too, a mobility class and a non-mobility class, and compare how much time it takes to get from the spawn door to the midpoint. And make sure that those are relatively the same, so that way your sense of scale isn't too messed up.
Yes. Also, seal the map. Map's not sealed.
Is it not sealed?
It's not sealed. If you don't know, displacements don't seal the map. I think you might. That might be why. So just put a no draw underneath there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Displacements can't be used to seal the map. So yeah, you need some kind of other block beneath it.
But yeah, I think apart from that, I think that's everything.
You've been ragging on it quite a bit, but actually, this map does have, like I said, really solid fundamentals.
No, I like this map. I would like to play it. I mean, yes, I have been, and we have been ragging on it, but I genuinely want to play this map, and I want to see it do well as well. I think there's a lot of really fun stuff here. It just needs to be concentrated, you know?
Agreed.
Hell yeah. Alright. Well, hopefully we didn't piss you off too much, Shark. Fuck yeah. I'm keen.
Yeah, best of luck. I know you can do it.